My name's Adam, and I've been volunteering at the Humane Society for Boone County for the past couple of years. During that time, I've had a chance to work alongside some truly incredible HSforBC volunteers, people who lead with compassion, show up with integrity, and put teamwork at the center of everything they do. This video is just a small glimpse of the love, dedication, and heart we all share, guided by the values and principles that make this community so special. I've loved volunteering here, and if it weren't for HSforBC, I never would have met this little guy, Georgie. Our mission: to rescue, protect, and advocate for animals as a pathway to loving forever homes. Our vision: a community where every animal is free from pain and suffering and has a loving forever home. We achieve this by providing a calm, safe, and nurturing environment for homeless animals, educating and equipping the community with vital resources, advocating for responsible pet ownership, and ensuring compassionate care that addresses the needs of both animals and community.
As volunteers, we are committed to HSforBC's mission, values, vision, each other, and the responsibility for the care and welfare of animals in need in Boone County. But it's actually more, much, much more. It's the commitment of time, resources, knowledge, cooperation, respect, and heart. As a volunteer-centric organization, we all play an integral part contributing to the fulfillment of our mission. While we each have our own skill sets and areas of interest: animal care, animal training, special events, adoption events, foster care, vaccine clinics, public relations and marketing, TNR, fundraising, administration and front desk, education, pet food pantry, community engagement, facilities and grounds care, and transportation. Together, we are a team. Together, we are stronger. Together, we accomplish. Together, animals in need survive and thrive and find their forever loving homes.
Over the past few years, we've listened closely to feedback from volunteers, adopters, employees in our community. One theme that consistently emerged was the need to strengthen both our internal and external communication. Communication is the foundation of every successful organization. It drives our productivity, builds trust, aligns goals, fosters collaboration, and inspires engagement. For the Humane Society for Boone County, effective communication creates an environment where volunteers and employees feel respected, heard, and motivated. Externally, it ensures we remain transparent and approachable, serving as a trusted resource to help every animal find a loving forever home. How we communicate reflects who we are. It is a living example of our values. When defining our core values, communication stood out as a cornerstone, embedded in everything we do and essential to our success. That's why communication became one of Humane Society for Boone County's guiding principles. Communication is not just a value, it's a commitment. Together, let's continue to exemplify this principle in every interaction, ensuring that the Humane Society for Boone County remains a place where collaboration thrives and our mission shines.
At the Humane Society for Boone County, Pet Pantry is one of the most direct ways we support both pets and the people who love them. Pet Pantry is a community-based outreach program that provides pet food and supplies to Boone County residents in need. The program is about compassion, dignity, and meeting people where they are. By offering this support, we can help prevent pets from being surrendered simply because families are struggling to afford basic necessities. For many families, Pet Pantry is a short-term bridge during a difficult time. For pets, it can mean the difference between staying home or entering the shelter. If you're looking for a hands-on way to support both pets and people in our community, pet pantry volunteering is a meaningful and rewarding opportunity.
In May 2025, I was called to assist with a heartbreaking dog hoarding case in Lebanon. We used this as an opportunity to break in the new van, and the clinic team made a visit to vaccinate the dogs at the house. I committed to take the majority of the dogs, but we would have to do it in small groups because there were just so many. The first to leave were 6 young puppies. They were placed into foster care, followed by 4 adults. By June, the situation became urgent. The senior owner was injured and went into the hospital. Animal Control and the Board of Health intervened, requiring that all the dogs be removed so that the home could be cleaned before anyone could come back. In total, 32 dogs were found, 27 of whom came into our care. Thanks to the tireless dedication of our volunteers, every one of these dogs received medical care, compassion, and ultimately a loving home. This rescue is a powerful reminder of what our community can accomplish when we come together for animals in need.
Any person who has owned or worked with cats for any length of time knows the absolute dread of the initials FIP, feline infectious peritonitis. Universally fatal, no vaccine available, and without rhyme or reason as to which kitten it affects. There is no worse feeling than seeing a happy, healthy kitten transformed into a lethargic, fevered shell of its former self, struggling to breathe while watching unaffected siblings play nearby, and knowing a peaceful euthanasia was the only humane choice. When Denny came into my life on July 13th, 2025, he was happy and relatively healthy, but before the first week with me was up, I took a video of him and sent it to our cat care coordinator, Dawn, and asked that he be seen in clinic the next week. Denny was sweet and happy and wanted to play, but he could not go more than 3 feet without lying down, and his whole little body moved up and down with every breath. When the vet saw him the next clinic, she called in Dr. Rader, who, forewarned about the symptoms, came armed with a miracle. GS441524. GS for gold standard. This medicine had been approved by the FDA for use in FIP treatment in the United States only the year before. I had not heard of it, but quickly it became the gold standard by which I will judge every other medicine. Dr. Rader gave Denny his first dose of the FIP cure at the shelter clinic that afternoon, July 20th. According to the literature, the medicine needed to be given every day at the same time of day for 84 days. There could be no missed dose or late dose. His weight needed to be recorded every day, and his medicine dosage recalculated by the vet weekly. Prior to this drug becoming available to the U.S., other countries had had treatments for FIP for a few years. They involved expensive injections and oral meds and could only be obtained via the black market or by crossing into Canada for it. How lucky are we that when we needed this medicine, it was legal and available to us. Dr. Rader told me that if this medicine worked for Denny, we would see improvements in him within 48 hours. I gave him his medicine daily and held my breath for 2 days. Within the week, I was taking more videos to send to Dawn. This time showing Denny making it to the toy without stopping to lie down. For the next few weeks, every time Denny paused before playing or took a break while playing, I tried not to panic. The miracle drug isn't a miracle 100% of the time. But I read that if he made it through the first 2 weeks showing improvement, he had a 96% chance of total remission and cure. I put his picture and bio out to prospective adopters. The first family Denny met fell in love with him. They have 2 little boys who adore Denny, and he adores them. I've been told they play until they all drop and nap in a heap. I've heard the term FIP warriors, and maybe that applied to the first cats being treated with experimental medications. But to me, the FIP warriors are the staff and volunteers of the Humane Society for Boone County who didn't think cost, they thought cure, and they made it happen.
The Humane Society for Boone County are dedicated to rescuing, sheltering, and finding loving homes for animals in need. The 4 C's at HSforBC: compassion, commitment, community, communication.